We are live, guys. What's going on? My microphone is broken. My boom arm is just not there, bro. That's okay, I guess. We're just gonna have to do it like this. All right, hold on. Yeah, my boom arm is just not there, bro. It doesn't want to work. We are live, guys. We're gonna be testing out the PTS server here. Hold on. We need to get. What's going on, guys? We are live. All right, we're live. Everything should be Gucci. All right, guys. We're gonna be testing out the PTS server, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and record as well because we're gonna upload this. What's going on, guys? It is the Shinobi, and we are back here with another video. Guys, we're going to be showing off the PTS update, checking some things out. We are recording, we are streaming, so let's get to it. Alright. So first off, I did notice, these are my first thoughts, raw impressions, that the build menu has changed quite a bit. Just going off the build menu, this looks pretty crazy. It kind of takes a while to get to dwellers, though. Just want to point that out. Pretty dope. So we want to test out a few things here. We gotta make up a new build for to destroy the first boss here. We're gonna test out. Oh, what? We're gonna test out a few things, guys. First off, I don't even know. All right. Didn't a bunch of these perks change? Not sure. All right. So, I want to see if Ultra Sight ammo is harder to craft. Okay, no, it's not. It's actually, they made it cheaper. Because this used to be 2 flux, and now it's 1 flux. Oh, okay. You know what? I like that. They made it a lot cheaper. This used to be 2 flux, now it's 1 flux. Okay, I kind of like that. I dig that. That's not bad. Now, apparently there's new 4 stars. Now, this one looks crazy. This 4-star right here, Crusaders, actually looks crazy. 1 special perk for each equipped armor piece. Combine that with unyieldings. Bro, that's going to be crazy. That's like the biggest one I've seen. Hunger with each kill. Ooh, this one would be good too. Look at this one. 50% range and damage when aiming down sights. This one looks interesting as well. Look at that. I think the best one out of the new ones that they added has got to be Crusaders. Did they change limit breaking at all? No, they didn't. Did they change it? Was it 5% or 10% on limit breaking? I think it was 10%, right? Sorry, guys. This is my first impression, so I didn't do any really notes. Ooh, that's crazy. That would be interesting. Yeah, Crusaders is going to be crazy. I think Crusaders is going to be like the go-to 4-star mods. What? Oh, I can't craft them, huh? Okay, everything else is still the same, huh? Alright, let's see. So, Ultra Sight ammo. Now, from what I understand... Oh, dude, my FOV is all messed up. I just realized that. Anyway, we'll deal with it for now. Now, they increase the carry capacity. Only by 6, though. That's, oh my god. Is that damage number correct, or am I tripping? Those damage numbers have to be incorrect, right? Oh. Looks like they nerfed perforating magazine. Instead of 40%, you're getting 25%. Hold on. Let's look at this. Guys, we're on the PTS server testing out the new update. Oof. It looks like... What's Stinging Mag? Wow, there's no difference at all. There's like no difference now. That's interesting. They got rid of the 40% off the perforating magazine. That's like actually interesting, huh? Alright, let's go test this out. Ooh. I do know that they buffed the fixer. But, it looks like they nerfed perforating magazine from 40% down to 25. Now, granted, this is not a commando weapon build. So these are like, this is actually bloodied. Hold on, my fault. This is not commando. This is not a commando build. So keep that in mind, guys. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, no. That's not good. Look what they did. They almost doubled the AP cost. Ooh, no. No, no, no. No, what? What? That is not good. Yeah, that's not good at all, bro, for commando. What? Oof. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Hey, what's up, Diamond? Thank you for the follow. Oh, no, bro. We're not a big fan of that at all. Oh, I was about to say I did like the PTS update. Hey, what's going on, Dave? I was about to say I like the PTS update. Until I just saw what they just did. Hey, we got all the skins, though. That's pretty cool. Hey, I've been wanting these skins. Oh, I've been wanting this one. Look at this. Oh, I was about to say I liked it, but... Oh, they upped the ape. What about the handmade? That's 21. That's 20. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. Not gonna lie. Oh, we can't change it, huh? Oh, I don't like it. What's it without VATS off? 26 AP cost? Dude, that's nuts, bro. Oh, I don't know if I like the AP. They basically doubled the AP on the rifles. Yeah, I don't know what that. Hold on. Sorry about this stream lag. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't think I like this. I don't think I like how they doubled AP. Now, we're still doing crazy numbers, though. Let's just go through. Hold on, guys. Forgot I can't. Okay, the stream's gonna lag for a second, guys. Hold on. Oof. Dude, I don't know if I don't like the AP cost. Now remember, this is not a commando build, first off, so let's do something here real quick. What do we got? Alright. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the AP chain. I mean, if it won't matter if you can get your AP high. Let me see if they drop Ultra Sight. Oh, look, they don't drop Ultra Sight ammo no more. Oh, jeez, no Ultra Sight ammo. Let's see. This has 45. Oh, bro. You know, it's... You know, now, if I can get a good commando build going, it might not be a big deal. Again, this is without any, like, commando perks or anything, and we're doing decent damage here. The AP cost is... I'm not a big fan of the AP cost. We'll have to look at it later. But we're doing great damage numbers. My only issue is, first off, they got rid of Ultra Sight ammo. So from now they did make it slightly cheaper to craft. They made it slightly cheaper to craft Ultra Sight ammo. So that's good, but it's still gonna be kind of hard to craft, you know, get it. Okay, let's go check out the raid, and then we'll come back to the commando build. Everyone knows I love commando here, so we are commando phenon. And we'll try to... I mean, obviously, nothing is set in stone, and they're probably going to roll out, like, probably 2 or 3 more PTS updates before the actual season drops, so... Obviously, nothing's set in stone, but we will come up with, like, a quick, lazy commando build after we test out the first boss. Alright, so after we test out the first boss, and guess what else they added? Check this out. Look, they added an aid station. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. That's actually nuts. I love how they added an aid station. Isn't that awesome? Alright, let's test out fighting the first boss on the normal build. Let's just see what we do. Oh, hold on. We should probably get a squad going. Yeah, guys. I don't know. I don't know about this, guys. Yeah, dude. We'll have to check it out. The AP cost kind of bothers me. As you know, I'm a big time commando, proponent, and that's might bother me. But let's just keep. Sorry, the FOV is not high either, guys. Just want to let everybody know. I kind of want to do this solo. First try. Here. Yeah, let's just run in real quick. Yeah, because we kind of want to do this solo.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please
Yo, what's going on, Jace? What's up, man? Alright. We're testing the new PTS server out. Alright, we're going to do this solo, hopefully, before that guy joins. Let's see if we can still kill. No buffs. We haven't changed anything in our build. We're just going to do... Oh, he's in here. That's okay.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel.
Yes,
Activating defense
PTS updates, where we can see the new changes that they're going to be adding. So we're testing a few things out here. We're looking at a couple different things here. First off, I want to see if my method of killing the Guardian still works. Second off, I want to test if we get ultrasight ammo from the raid still. I want to test out a few things. So let's just... See, I didn't want him in here, though. That's the thing. I probably should do this solo. Let's just see what kind of damage we do. Alright. Okay, okay. Let me see. I don't know how I feel about the numbers, the damage numbers.
warning.
Oof.
Critical. Temperature reaching unsafe level. Security
I don't know. We're gonna have to do this solo. Might have to go into a private server. Do we still get ultrasight? Oh no, bro. We don't get ultrasight ammo from the raid. Oh my god. That sucks. Oh my god. You don't get ultrasight ammo from the raid. You still get flux? You still get flux. That's crazy. How is the laser plasma right now? The high number, so high. The flamer is really good right now. Is really strong. Hold on, let me do this. Bro, that's crazy. Okay, I'm not... Okay. That actually sucks. Alright, let's do this solo. See if we can do it solo here. Oh, jeez, man. So, basically, the only way to get ultrasight ammo after if this update does go live is going to be to craft it. There's no other way. You're not going to be able to get ultrasight ammo any other way. Alright, let's go ahead and just leave this because we want to do this solo here. Yeah, let's try it solo. Alright, let's take some buffs here. I know, everybody better stock up now because crafting that shit is annoying. Alright, let's just we got our chems going. Yeah, we got our... Oh wait, these are berry mentats. Is there one in... Oh, there should be a thing. We gotta change that to pinpointers real quick. Alright, let's see if we can still do this solo. God, that's terrible. I don't know. I don't like that at all. Yeah, I'm not a big proponent of that. We'll have to test the difference between regular ammo and ultrasight ammo. Because now ultrasight ammo is going to be a lot harder to get. Especially since you can't do the raid and get the ammo. Alright, let's just, first off, we need to change this to pinpointers. Okay, we got our energy bubblehead taken. Oh look, there's an aid station. We want our psycho buff. I do like the aid station change. That's a big time. That's a big league. I really do like that. That's a great change. That they're making. I think everyone has asked for an aid stash box. So they've added a few different things, Jace. First off, they've added an aid station stash box, which is this right here. So you can store your aid without any weight, just like an ammo stash box. Not sure if you need Fallout First for this. I have no idea. But they added this. So you can store all your aid, which is going to be big time. They've added that. First off, they have added some brand new 4-star mods. If you guys are just coming into the stream, I guess I'll show you real quick. I think let me see. So, let's see. They've added in 1 Bruteless, if I said that right. Crusaders, which I think is going to be crazy, adds a special point for each armor piece equipped, which is going to be 5 total special points. Pretty crazy. So, that's 2 that they added. Metabolic, that makes it 3. All chems and serums and bobbleheads, they last 5% longer. They've added rebounders. You get ammo back. Or no, wait. Return 10% ballistic and explosive damage received from an enemy back towards them. So basically reflections, essentially. Runers, which is single shot weapons, have a 5% chance to deal an additional 500 damage. I don't know how to say this. Hunger and thirst filled with each kill. Sauteed or something. So they've added like what, 6? That's 5 so far, right? Sightseers, that makes 6 or something like. Damn, so they added a lot of 4 stars. They've added a lot of 4 stars. So I like that. That's good too. I like how they added 4 stars. I like the aid stash box as well. I don't like the AP cost increase on the automatic weapons. Not big on that. We'll have to test out a few different things as well, but that's like the major changes is the aid. Oh, and they added a new build menu. I can't show you right now, but they added a whole new build menu. When you're building, it looks completely different. So they also added that as well. Now, again, that's something we have to get into here soon. Wait, let's test this out. Let's see if we can do this solo still. This is going to decide whether I hate this update or love this update. Because if I can't do this solo, then it's going to suck trying to farm. So, obviously, they have changed some perks around, but we'll just do it with this base build. I didn't notice too many changes except for Bloody Mess, really. To be honest, those are the only things I kind of noticed in this build. Just Bloody Mess got changed, so.
Alert.
Alright, let's see if this works here.
Activating defense systems.
If this still works, then I'll be happy. I won't be too upset or too discouraged or whatever about this update. But let's see if this works. Let's see if we can still farm in solo here. Oh, see, I even put all my Radaway up. Alright. And again, we're missing out on some damage from taking one from the team as well. Because I'm trying to do it solo. I don't want somebody joining, so you guys got to keep that in mind as well. Alright, let me go ahead. Oh, wrong weapon. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. We can still do this. And we're missing out on that 40% damage from taking one for the team. So you gotta factor in that we're missing that 40% damage. Okay, it's still doable farming. Let's. We didn't get a chance. Let's see if we get ultra sight. Nope. Damn, bro, you don't get ultra sight ammo from the raid no more. That is actually tough. Now you still get cobalt flux, which is good, and they did. Oh my goodness, my phone is going off. Sorry about that. But they did make crafting ultra sight ammo a lot cheaper, which is good. So that's okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but we do know the same build works with farming the Guardian, okay? So we know that for sure. So let's go back. Let's test out. Let's put together a lazy, like a super, super lazy commando build. Like, I'm talking lazy. Like, we just throw it together, and then let's test out some of my commando weapons. The Fixer, because the Fixer got a little bit of a buff. Let's just test out some weapons here. I know that the heavy weapons changed quite a bit, but I really just want to test out the commando weapons. Make sure they're still all good. And let me see something real quick. Now, where's my... So, did the chem bench get... So, my question is how do you add an aid stash to your camp? Hold on, let me... That's also another thing I have. I was looking for that. So, if you guys are wondering, here's the new build menu. Yeah, it's like horizontal now instead of vertical. Or no, my fault. It's vertical instead of horizontal. So this is the new build menu. I will say it does kind of take a while to get all the way to the bottom. Like if you're trying to go to dwellers, I guess you can. I guess you could use C and Z or C and C. I'm stupid. Z and C to switch it. Or you can use arrows. What's the option button do? Filter, build, maximize variance. Okay, I don't know what that did. Minimize variance. Okay. That didn't do anything. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I didn't see the aid stash. I wonder if you can't craft one inside your camp. Okay, now how do you scrap now? It's not letting me scrap. Oh, you switch over. Oh, okay. You switch over to X. You push X on keyboard. Oh, okay. Okay, but I don't see the aid stash. So, I'm curious if the aid stash is just going to be at, like, the raid spot or Nuka World. We'll have to see if it's over there. I'm curious if those are the only places it'll have it. Let's go to storage here. Or go down. Oh, wait. Go to... Oh, right there. Storage. Stash boxes. Yeah. I don't see anything related to aid. Unless this is it. I can see the cooler possibly being it. Oh, I don't have the plans to that. Yeah, I think these are all just regular stash boxes. I don't see aid. And then, of course, you have additional ones. Which I don't think is... That's definitely not aid. And, of course, you have displays. So that's curious, huh? Because if you have to go to like nuke a world or the raid to collect the aid. It won't be too bad, but having it as a camp item would be like more convenient. So I guess that's a win still, because you get an aid stash box. So that's still a win. But I don't know why they just would not add it as a camp item. That's kind of silly, I think. But anyway, okay, let's come up with a commando build real quick. I still think it's a little early to be making builds, but like I said, they're probably going to release 2 or 3 more PTS updates, so none of this is set in stone. But I am just curious on what damage numbers I can do as a commando build here. So, let's see what we got going on. So, they did change a few perks around. Now, I don't know what they changed. I don't think they changed any major perks that I use. Let me just go over here. Yeah, I don't think they changed anything major part of the my commando build. We are going to have to redo our agility, because we're going to want, with the high AP cost, we're going to want faster AP regen. Okay, Bloody Mess is kind of, I don't know how I feel about Bloody Mess anymore, because they did change that. Now that's kind of like fractures almost. So you're probably, so we could take off Bloody Mess. Oh, look, they changed Grim Reaper Sprint. Gain 10 plus action point. Oh, okay, Grim Reaper Sprint might be good now. What's Psycho? How does Psycho work? Hits outside of VATS? That's interesting. We're going to have to test that too. Go back to, let me see. That's actually interesting. Hits outside of that. So we'll have to test that. Sorry if I'm scrolling too fast, guys. I apologize. Okay. Okay, Grim Reaper Sprint I think would be good there. And then you have 4-Leaf Clover would help with the critical. Like, Grim Reaper Sprint would help with the action points cost, obviously. You know what I mean? With the... So, let's say we go back to luck. That means we could put Curator if we wanted to. Which I usually do run normally. So, we'll throw Curator on there real quick. So, obviously, I don't think we're going to want Gunfu. You could do Enforcer, would probably make the biggest sense here. Let's just see how this goes. I kind of like this build so far. So let's just see how this goes. Okay, yeah. Okay. We'll start off with no buffs here. Let's just, should we go testing the daily up? Oh, never mind. Okay. And according to them, Super Mutants did get a slight buff as well. I don't know how much, but I was watching Angry Turtle and he did get a slight buff. Rocker, are contextual ammo drops reduced for explosive weapons in the PTS? And if so, by how much? Especially for broadside. I haven't tested it yet. We could probably let me see if I can craft up a broadsider. I don't really use a broadsider, but oh look, the crafting has changed too. Oh, just slightly. I don't know. I don't think I have a broadsider, but we can test out a heavy weapon or an explosive weapon for you. I don't really use a broadsider though. Yeah, I don't see it. It would be under heavy weapons, right? Yeah, but we can test it out if you want to. We'll just do a rocket launcher. That would be fine. I have one in my stash, so. Or I should. 40 millimeter grenade launcher. Okay, we'll test that out as well. Let me grab my rocket launcher. I'll craft a up a auto launcher here. There you go. We'll just craft up this. We will test that out, okay? I don't have the broadsider, sadly, but we can test out the other ones, okay? Now, they did get rid of ultrasight ammo dropping from enemies and the raid. I did confirm that already. So make sure you guys are stocking up on ultrasight ammo now. What am I looking for? Rockets, right? Also, guys, let me know if anything, the sound quality is all good. Just let me know, okay? If it's too loud or if I'm too loud, you know. All right, we'll test it out first, actually. Man, I got a messy inventory right now. All right, let's just see if someone drops it. Oh, there's no super mutants out here. Damn. I think I already killed the super mutants inside. Some of them. But let's go see. Yeah, they kind of... I don't know how I feel about the ammo nerf. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't like the ultrasight... them not dropping the ultrasight ammo, but... Now, I'm going to try not to kill myself here. Let's see. You ready? Oh, he doesn't drop. They don't drop explosive ammo. That is crazy. Alright, let's just double check, okay? Let's try the 40. Let's just try the rocket launcher again. Sorry about the dogs, guys. Alright, here we go. Nope. Okay, looks like they do not drop explosive rounds anymore. So that's going to be probably the same for the grenade launcher. Hold on, guys. My dogs are about to come in here. I guess. That's a legendary. Alright, let's test out the grenade launcher. Nope. Oh, it does. 40 mil does. It looks like it does. Yep. Okay. Grenade launcher looks like it does drop it. Now, I don't have a broadsider to test it. Oh, shit. Just killed myself. So, I apologize about that. But, it does look like 40 mil grenade launch does drop it. Hold on. Let me shoot a text here. Okay. Sadly, I don't have a broadsider to test it, but I would assume probably if 40 grenade launcher ammo does, I would think that it would respawn cannonballs. But okay, let's test out this commando build here. So we have no buffs going, no bobbleheads, no chem buffs going on right now. We're just gonna do my build here. Let me just make sure. We will take company T though. Just repair my armor real quick. Let's see. Alright. Now this is the same commando build I'm running, except for I've no other perks. Let's see. Okay, it does kill pretty quick. Now this is with ultrasight ammo. I do have a gun that has non-ultrasight, but again, it doesn't drop ultrasight ammo no more, which kind of sucks. Alright. So let's go. Let's use this for a little bit longer. Okay. I'm seeing 620. Okay, that's without crit. highest was 511 on this build I just saw. Now let's test with critical. Yeah, let's test with critical here. 604. Oh, but I've already ran out of AP though. I saw a 701 in there. Alright, let's try it without ultra sight ammo. I saw an 872. That was probably a critical. Okay, that was without criticals. Let's do no critical damage here. Okay, 601 without any crits. 664. That's not bad without ultra sight ammo on here. 717 was with critical. Okay, let's go back to ultra sight ammo. Again, this has explosive on it though as well. You know what? As far as my testing is going, there's not a big difference between ultra sight ammo and non-ultra sight ammo. So you guys could probably use normal ammo and be fine here. Now, I do actually have okay, I have a normal quad handmade. Let's look at that damage numbers compared without the explosive. This has ultra sight as well. So 804 was with critical there. Oh, I think we killed all the super mutants. You know what? Let's just leave the server and come back. Find a different server. So I'm not gonna lie, it's looking. I mean, I like the PTS update. I like the idea that they added the aid stash box. Now, are they gonna lock it behind Fallout first? That's gonna be a big difference. Also, is it gonna be a camp item? If it's not a camp item, it's gonna be less convenient, but it's still a win either way, I guess. And then as far as I didn't notice really any big perk changes that bothered me. The build menu is okay. Again, I don't mess with building too much. I know some people do, but I really don't. I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, build menu it's a nice. I think it's a nice addition. They're trying to make building a little easier, which is always good. So, yeah, really. I haven't tested heavy weapons out. I don't really have a heavy weapon build, but we can look at the perks that they changed. All right, let's test this again. Okay, it's not bad. Honestly, it's about the same damage. I actually think we're getting more damage right now than we were before on like the normal servers right now. Oh, lag. And again, we're not on a team too, so let's join a team. Let's see what we do on the team here. So this has ultra sight ammo as well, guys. So you guys can hear the squeaky ball of my dogs. All right. Okay, we're doing some really good damage numbers as a commando build here. Let's go non-ultra sight. Okay, you can tell a little bit between ultra sight and non-ultra sight ammo. But honestly, there's not a big difference between it. So you could run normal 45 and be fine. I don't notice a big difference between it. And that was what I was kind of worried about since ultra sight is kind of rare. Oh look, we hit 1,000. So you could still run non-ultra sight and do a crazy amount of damage. So Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, we hit 1,000 on the non. And again, this is bloodied. So we have no, like... this is actually bloodied as well. And we're only at 30% here. So this isn't even max damage if you're bloodied. So my worries about the Ultrasight ammo have kind of disappeared because non-ammo still looks strong compared to Ultrasight ammo. You want to go full health, but I don't know what mods to run. Are you talking about on your weapons or armor? I would recommend anti-armor or Furious. Those are like pretty good mods there if you're running full health. Anti-armor is, you can't go wrong with anti-armor. Furious is like top tier as well. Alright, let's switch back. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I was worried about the Ultrasight ammo, but honestly, it's not that bad. You really can't tell a big difference between Ultrasight and normal. I know I keep saying that, but... I mean, you really can't. I mean... You really cannot tell. Like, this one is normal. Like, we know this. Like, you cannot tell a difference at all with it. They're pretty much the same killing time that I've seen, that I've noticed. Obviously, Ultrasight probably kills a little slightly faster, but it's pretty much the same. Alright. Okay. So that's... Okay, so Commando is still strong. Even with the slight AP cost, like, it's still really strong. Basically, you're just going to be... Make sure you have fast regen. I'm kind of curious if I get rid of Enforcer and put Packing Light on. I'm kind of curious on what that looks like, but I don't know if I really want to mess with it right now. Let me just... How much is Packing Light? Is it 2 or 1? Oh, do I not have Packing Light? Oh, it's 1. So... My thing is my curious side of me is what if you do, what if we did, right? What if we did 2 Enforcer, right? What are we looking at? 50%. You're losing 25% limb damage. Hey, Astroworld, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. So you're losing 25% limb damage pretty much with Enforcer if you guys are following this Commando build. But you get that AP regen with Packing Light combined with Action Voice, so that could be good. Again, they didn't really change any like Commando perks. It's really all the heavy weapons. I kind of want to test this real quick, and then we'll get to the heavy weapons. Do a quick test of the heavy weapons. Let me just test this real quick. See if I can't find any more super mutants in here. So, let me just test this real quick. I'm a curious side of me. Let me see if we can find some. Okay, AP is still regenning fast. I mean... yeah, I don't really see any super... Let's go back to the non... Okay, yeah, see, like, yeah, I mean, dude, non-Ultrasight ammo is super strong still. That's something I was so worried about, because Ultrasight ammo is hard to craft. I mean, getting Flux is hard. So, now that you can't get Ultrasight ammo from the raid or anymore, it's strictly crafting is kind of a headache. Okay. Alright. I mean, Commando's still going to be strong, so I'm not really too worried about Commando. So I'm not too worried about Commando at all. It's still really strong. So we're going to actually take a look at the heavy weapons. That's probably the biggest change, but I don't know if I'm going to test so much. I didn't want to do a long testing stream at all, but let's just look at this. Yeah, you're just going to be probably going back into VATS faster. Just as long as your AP, you have good AP. Regen is probably going to be key to Commando builds. So I would probably definitely take Packing Light over 3 Enforcer. Let me look. Is there any other AP perks that would help with AP? Now, obviously, we know food items. There's a few other. Let me just look. I'm just curious. I don't think there is an agility. Okay, no. Obviously, we're still going to want to be doing some testing before, you know, I say complete. But anyway. But this looks actually really good, I think. And of course, with Grim Reaper Sprint, you get more AP costs. So I think Commando is still going to be strong. Obviously, they buffed the Fixer a little bit, which is my main weapon. If you guys are just joining in the stream, they also... So, Perforating Magazine is actually... They moved it down to 25% instead of 40%. So, that's kind of a hit, but... Stinging Magazine, we'll take a look at it here in a minute. Let me just get away from everything real quick. But the bigger size, the Stinging Magazine, they actually, it's still the same. It's 25%. So you could go with the Stinging Magazine if you want to and have a bigger bullet count by 10. So. Alright. So that's pretty cool. Well, not cool, but... Okay, well that's happy. I'm happy to see that Commando is still going to be a strong build. I didn't see the AP cost in the patch notes, but I guess they did change the AP. But I'm still happy. Now, did I check the handmade? I always do forget about the handmade. Yeah, it's still AP cost. So let me see. What if you change it to? Is it just automatic weapons? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, I think they upped the AP on all of it, not just on automatic weapons. Okay. Yeah, I think it's still strong. Commando's still going to be strong. Now the question is heavy weapons going to be strong? So let's take a look at the heavy weapon perks here. So obviously we know that they did change the heavy weapons perks. It's like basically stacks of stuff. And I was watching Angry Turtle stream it, and it didn't look very good. I'm not gonna lie, it does look like heavy weapons are catching kind of a nerve here. I'm not gonna lie, it does look like heavy weapons are catching a nerve. Because I was watching him with the stacks, and obviously it's not gonna be too much time, but it's gonna take some time to shoot 50 ammo each stack to get your stack up. You know what I'm saying? And then also on top of that, if you reload, you're going to lose stacks. So heavy weapons, I don't know how it's going to be. I'm not going to test it in the raid because I don't use heavy weapons in the raid. If you guys do want to see all those tests, go check out Angry Turtle's YouTube video. He has a great YouTube video on it, on the PTS. So, but yeah, all right. We can test it out real quick. Let me just get a heavy weapon. And then we'll just see what the stacks look like, how long it takes to, build them up. Here we go, 50 cal. I'm happy to see that ultra sight ammo. I'm still disappointed. Oh, this is ultra sight, huh? I'm still really disappointed in the fact that you no longer get ultra sight ammo through the raid. It's honestly really disappointing. All right, let me just see. I just want to see how many stacks you lose from reloading. Yeah, I think there is a perk to counter it. So we got 1 stack there. 2. So we're gonna have 4. So what's 9 times 4? What is that? I don't even know. 9 times 3 is 21, right? 26% is 9 times 4. Let me just double check on that. I don't know math. 36. I was completely off. That's 36% damage right there. Well, let me just see. How many stacks do you lose from reloading? You lose all of them? Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know about that, guys. Now, I think there's a perk where you only lose half, though. Let me look. Oh, right here. Keep half your stacks while reloading. Oh, I don't know about that, guys. Let me just look at it. Oh, I don't really feel like shooting, but let me just see. We got 1 stack. Let's get to 2 here. Let me see how fast we reload. A little bit faster. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, guys. I don't know. You're going to need definitely quad. Quad weapons are probably going to be the way to go. I mean, if you combine it with Furious, it might be interesting. Obviously, again, I don't use heavy weapons, but that might be solid. You know what I mean? Alright. Anything else I want to test before we end the stream here? I think that's it. Okay, I know what I want to test. Last thing. We're going to go see if Nuka World has the... and White Springs, if they have the aid collector. That's what we're about to go see right now. Are we still over encumbered? Dang, we're still over encumbered? Oh, I know what it is. It's okay. I'm not gonna mess with it. Okay. Let's go see if they have the aid stash box. I visit White Springs quite a bit, so if it's got an aid stash box, that's fine. So let's just go over the stuff I do like. First off, I like the aid stash box. We like the extra damage that the Fixer got. I like the increase in ammo. That's nice, even though it's very slight. It's only like 6 bullets. But that's nice. Trying to think. Oh, look, it does have it. Look, aid storage box. Oh, sick. I love the aid storage box. Let's see if White Springs has it now. Man, what else was... Man, dude, that's kind of really it, to be honest. I'm happy that we can still farm the Guardian. Now, again, none of these changes are set in stone. So they could nerf my method of farming the Guardian. Oh, I'm happy that they added more 4-star mods. I'm really happy about that. Let's see if White Springs has it. Oh, yep. White Springs has one too. I don't know why they wouldn't add it though as a camp item. That doesn't That's so weird. Hopefully they add it as a camp item. Hey, Captain, thank you for the follow. I really hope they add it as a camp item. That's so weird if they don't. Man, I'm trying to think what else I like. Hey, you stream Fallout 4 modded? Hey, I played a lot of Fallout 4. I've played a ton of it. I played it modded too. It's a fun game. Very fun game. Those are really all of it really liked. Now, the dislike. Obviously, there's still a lot of changes coming, you know. I got you, man. I'll check you out, Captain. First, the AP increase. Not a big fan of that. I think maybe like 15 would be fair. But up to 20, not a big fan. I guess another con could be you don't have the aid stash box in your actual camp, which is not a big deal, but could be a big deal for new players who don't have a lot of caps to well, I guess you could fast travel White Springs for free, huh? What's the max level in this game? I don't think there is a max level, but it's like, if there is, it's super high, but I don't think there is one. Other changes, heavy weapons change, looks kind of nerfed. Seems like heavy weapons won't be meta no more. Big change is the ultra sight ammo drop, no longer drops it. Now, the good news about that is the fact that ultra sight ammo and regular ammo, there's a bit of a difference between them two, but not a huge difference. Not one that I could physically, like, feel, you know, I couldn't feel a big difference between regular ammo and ultra sight ammo, so, but I still would stockpile on ultra sight ammo, so, yeah. But anyway, yeah, those are really the big changes here, my dislikes and likes about it. Yo, what's going on, Joe? Joe, have you checked out the PTS yet? But yeah, those are my big changes there as far as the PTS. Hopefully, hell no. Well, you should check it out. Are you excited, Joe, about more 4 stars? But yeah, hopefully, I mean, I would like to see the aid be a camp stash item for sure, and then contextual ammo drop for ultra sight. I just would rather have it reduced instead of just not happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, those are my biggest complaints there as far as it so far. But I'm really enjoying it. I would say it's a decent PTS as far as for me. But just heavy weapons got, yep, Joe, yep, 4 big guns have been changed incredibly. But hey, my commando is still strong. I was just testing it out. My commando build is still strong. They did up the AP on the fixer, which is my main weapon, but it's not a huge big difference, I guess. So anyway, we're gonna end it there, guys. I'm actually we'll be back on tomorrow. I might stream like in 2 hours, like an hour or two. Because I've got to, I think it's double XP. So I might stream in about an hour or two. But we are going to hop off. I'll probably upload this on YouTube just completely raw. So if you guys do want to go back, you guys can look at it. And if anybody has any questions, let me know in the comments on that video. So let me know if you guys want me to test out anything else. So, yeah. So I hope you guys have a great day and peace.